Part 3 on talking about the soul. We've covered a number of the early messages that came in the Footladder of Notes Divine, and here is one that now comes some 4 months after the original messages when it began, and it's dated March 17th, 2000. March 17th, 2000. As a matter of fact, it's longer than a couple of months because it was 1998 when that started. So this is sometime after it because it's in the year 2000. My soul again cranks up. And we again are now going to listen to my soul and your soul, first talking to God and then talking to my human mind. You there, Charlie, this is for you. But it's first talking to God or talking with God. And it starts off, my soul in stately depth doth rest. My soul in stately depth doth rest, entwined with thee. The thee, of course, is God. It's entwined with God, perfectly enamored. Did you catch that? Our souls are in a stately depth, a stately depth. It's not the human state. My soul in stately depth doth rest. It's at ease, ain't worried about nothing, no how, nowhere, nothing can touch it. My soul in stately depth doth rest, entwined with thee, capital T for God, entwined with thee, perfectly enamored. The soul knows we're perfectly loved by God. It knows that it is perfectly, perfectly loved by God. Oh, bear up while I read it again to you. Such good news. What the dickens. Listen again. My soul, and you can say your soul, in stately depth doth rest, entwined with thee, perfectly enamored. Oh, who could ask for more? Oh, to be able to get there. And our soul knows to be able to get there, and it goes on from this. My soul, in full attraction, it's available. My soul, in full attraction, lies underneath this human state that we're feeling. Our soul in full attraction lies beneath, awaiting the course of its return to full aware. Da-da-la-da-da-dee-da-doo. Our soul just humming along, waiting because it knows it's going to be able to get called back again. Something's going to go on, and it's just waiting. Remember, it's the soul that God speaks through, but it's God that shows the soul how to be able to do this. And there it sits in stately depth, perfectly enamored, in full attraction. It's right there, nothing is hidden. All we got to do is just get there, and God has to do that with us in order to recover it. It's lying there. Do you see the joy of what I'm telling you, of what healing is about? Everything exists inside yourself. It's not that something needs to be invented. It needs to be recovered. It needs to be all healing. The healed you, the complete you, the real you is there. It's just you're distracted from it. And the soul is talking to us about what's there. Come, we're going to go on. My soul in full attraction lies beneath, awaiting the course of its return to full aware. The course. God knows the course of how to be able to get the healing done, that you recover your oneness with your soul and the love of God for you and all its children. Problems over, movies done. Bring the curtain down. The fullness and the magnificence of you, enjoying everything that God created you for in the first place in the eternal space, is all yours. It's all yours. That's what we're going to be learning. That's what you're going to be learning. Here we go. Again, the soul is being talked about. Naught but it, nothing but the soul. Naught but it in splendor reigns. Nothing but it in splendor reigns. Nothing else can reign in your life. Oh, you can have fantasies, you can go off and go diddly-do, but nothing, naught but it in splendor reigns. It's the only thing that is the real you. Nothing else can reign. You have your fantasies, your free will, have fun. You can't knock this off the throne. Naught but it in splendor reigns, untouched by human thought or way. This world is just a fantasy. This world is imagination. Turn on the cameras, start the movie. This is all a movie. Listen to the sentence. Untouched by human thought or way. This human existence has nothing whatsoever to do with the soul, which stands there magnificently, just waiting its turn. You're going to turn back. That means that this is a fantasy, because this in full attraction lies beneath, awaiting the return to full aware, and naught but it in splendor reigns. Nothing can overthrow your soul. You can delay it, you can fantasize about it, do whatever you want, live out this heaven to Betsy, awful human existence of the sufferings that go on in this world. Go ahead, leave it out, live it out. In splendor reigns your soul. Human can't reign. It can distract you, but it can't reign. It can't reign. We'll go forward. Naught but it in splendor reigns, untouched by human thought away. It's just an issue that you can choose to put aside. And now, the soul addresses the human mind. Here we go. Where goeth thee now, meandering mind? Whoops! The soul says to us, where you going, meandering mind? Wandering off, meandering around. The soul talks to it. And it's good. Want to answer that question? Where goeth thee now, meandering mind? Got an answer for it? I don't know. But I hear the question. Where go thee now, meandering mind? What would you find to replace, as though replace could be? The soul's challenging the human mind. Got something to replace this? As though you could? Question, question, question. Where go thee now, meandering mind? What would you find for replace, as though replace could be? Well, it answers its own question. Because if we're sitting there, well, what could we replace? And you're scratching your head over it, the soul doesn't wait. It's going to give you the answer. No, replace it not, canst thee, nor succor find, but that within my surrendered mind. There is no replacement for your soul that cannot feed you, cannot succor you, and the only thing, succor, S-U-C-C-O-R, and the only thing that succors you is a surrendered mind. No, replace it not, canst thee, nor succor find, but that within the surrendered mind. Going to have to surrender the human state. That's what healing comes down to. I quit, can't go on, haven't got answers to this misery, my self-doubts, I never have any peace, I feel like such a failure, etc. You get to that place, it's a wonderful place to get to. Wonderful, because healing is, the first step is you surrender your mind. Maybe the first step is you become aware of misery. Second step is you'll surrender your mind at that point with just the hope, the desperate hope that there is something else, and the soul tells you. No, replace it not. Can't replace me. Nor can you find succor. You can't find succor except from within, surrendering the mind. And now the soul starts to sing. Just enjoy the soul seeking. O God of soul, my master be. Sweet breath unto eternity. God is a sweet breath. Come, reign with me. It's such beautiful poetry. Yes, you're right. I'm going to repeat it. I love it. It's to listen to, just, yes, enjoy it. Ready again? O God of soul, my soul is talking to God. O God of soul, my master be. Sweet breath unto eternity. Oh, that's what God is. Come, reign with me. Come, reign with me. Oh, can you hear it, folks? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Yes, you're right. You guessed it. I'm going to read it a third time. O God of soul, my master be. Sweet breath unto eternity. Come reign with me. It makes me almost want to break out into song with it. O God of soul, my master be. Sweet breath unto eternity. Come reign with me. Yes, I don't sing well, but what the dickens. Who can stop wanting to sing from this kind of a thing? Who can stop it? What a line! What a line! It goes on. Enraptured be my holy self, enthralled in thee. To enthrall, to be reigning with it. It's the last sentence. Enraptured be. My soul is captured by God. Enraptured be my holy self, enthralled in thee. That's the real you. That's the real life. Ain't no death in that, no how, nowhere. This is your true life. Enraptured be, you know it, you feel it, and we do. When God, that's what the spot that God brings us to, is what he did with me. Enraptured be my holy self, enthralled in thee, and all I want to do is just be a servant. There isn't anything else that I want to do in this world other than to throw it all in and let God enable me to recover the fullness of the soul through which God works to help heal other people and bring the joy that God has brought to me. There's nothing that I lose from it. Nothing that I lose, because I get the fullness of love. If I love you to some extent with my human mind, it doesn't match the love that I have for you in the divine mind. And this is where healing comes in, that your soul is recovered into your awareness, into your consciousness, and you become a teacher to others about how to be able to recover it themselves. Had enough? We better sign off, or I'll sing that thing to you again.